The river Tigris ran black as the ink from countless manuscripts dissolved into its waters. It was, honestly, a scene of unimaginable loss. The Mongols had breached the gates of Baghdad, and the famed libraries were burning. Books were thrown into the river, their pages swiftly consumed by the current. This was not just the death of a city, it was the silencing of centuries of knowledge. The destruction was deliberate, ruthless, and complete. The cultural heart of the Islamic world was being torn apart. The river, once a lifeline of civilization, now carried the remnants of human thought and imagination. The ink spread like a dark omen, a visual testament to the obliteration of wisdom. The air was thick with smoke and the cries of those who understood the magnitude of what was being lost. In the chaos the world paused. Scholars, poets, and scientists watched helplessly. What had been a sanctuary of learning was reduced to ash and memory. The Tigris, in its mournful flow, became a symbol of both destruction and the enduring quest for knowledge. This was not just the end of an era, but the beginning of a mystery that would haunt the ages. Baghdad was the jewel of the Islamic Golden Age, a city that shone brighter than any other in its time. Founded in the 8th century, it quickly became a center of learning and culture, attracting thinkers, artists, and scientists from far and wide. The city was a beacon for scholars from across the globe, drawing in those who sought knowledge and wisdom. At its heart was the House of Wisdom, an institution that embodied the spirit of intellectual pursuit and curiosity. Here, Muslim, Christian, and Jewish scholars worked side by side, united by a shared passion for discovery. The House of Wisdom was more than a library, it was a hub of innovation, where ancient texts were translated, new ideas were born, and scientific experiments were conducted. It was founded by Caliph Harun al-Rashid and flourished under his son, al-Mamun, both of whom were passionate patrons of knowledge. The caliphs understood the power of knowledge and invested heavily in its acquisition and dissemination, funding scholars, translators, and inventors. This was a time when Baghdad stood as a testament to human achievement, a city where ambition and intellect thrived. The city itself was honestly a marvel. Its architecture, its gardens, and its vibrant streets all reflected the era's prosperity. Its wide streets and lush gardens were filled with the sounds of debate and discovery, as people from all walks of life exchanged ideas. Baghdad was a crossroads where ideas from the east and west collided and coalesced, creating a melting pot of cultures and philosophies. The House of Wisdom was the epicenter of this vibrant intellectual life, drawing scholars from as far as China and India, as well as the Mediterranean and beyond. This era was defined by a profound respect for knowledge, where learning was seen as a noble pursuit. The caliph's patronage of the arts and sciences was unmatched, fueling advancements in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. The House of Wisdom became a symbol of this golden age, a place where the thirst for understanding knew no bounds, and where the seeds of modern science were sown. It was an age when Baghdad was not only the heart of the Islamic world, but the center of the intellectual universe, inspiring generations to come. Inside the House of Wisdom lay a treasure trove of human thought. It housed works on mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and more. The scholars here translated texts from Greek, Persian, and Indian sources, preserving and expanding upon them. This was a haven for the curious mind, a place where the boundaries of knowledge were constantly pushed. Mathematics flourished here, with scholars like al-Khwarizmi developing algebra. This was a time when the foundations of modern science were laid. Astronomers mapped the heavens and physicians like Al-Razi wrote medical texts that would be used for centuries. The House of Wisdom was not just preserving knowledge, but creating it. The library held rare and ancient manuscripts, some of which were saved from the libraries of Alexandria and other centers of learning. These texts were not just stored, they were studied, debated, and built upon. The scholars of the House of Wisdom were ahead of their time, their discoveries influencing future generations across the world. The intellectual output from this institution was vast. It represented the pinnacle of human thought during the Islamic Golden Age. The House of Wisdom was a testament to what can be achieved when knowledge is valued and nurtured. It was, honestly, a beacon of hope and progress in a world where such ideas were often suppressed. The Mongol invasion of 1258 was swift and devastating, a force unlike anything the city of Baghdad had ever faced in its long and storied history. Led by the relentless Hulagu Khan, the Mongols encircled Baghdad, their armies stretching as far as the eye could see, laying siege to the heart of the Islamic world. The city, unprepared for such an overwhelming assault, fell with shocking speed, its defenses crumbling before the Mongol onslaught. What followed was a massacre and destruction on an unimaginable scale, leaving the streets littered with the remnants of a once great civilization. The House of Wisdom, the crown jewel of Baghdad's intellectual life, along with its priceless contents, was set ablaze without hesitation. The flames consumed centuries of accumulated knowledge. Scientific treatises, philosophical works, and irreplaceable manuscripts vanished in the inferno. The invaders showed no mercy, sparing neither the innocent nor the learned, their brutality leaving a scar that would never fully heal. They slaughtered scholars, burned books, and destroyed buildings, erasing the lifeblood of Baghdad's vibrant culture. The House of Wisdom, once a bastion of enlightenment and discovery, was reduced to rubble and ash. The loss was incalculable, a cultural genocide that sent shockwaves throughout the world and left generations mourning what was lost. It was a deliberate attempt to erase the achievements of an entire civilization, to wipe away centuries of progress and memory. The Tigris, choked with the ashes of burnt texts and drifting manuscripts, became a graveyard for the wisdom of the ages, its waters running black with loss. The destruction was so thorough, so absolute, that it seemed as if nothing could be salvaged from the ruins. The Mongols had not just conquered a city, they had extinguished a light that had illuminated the world for centuries, plunging it into darkness. The fall of Baghdad marked the end of the Islamic Golden Age, a turning point from which the city, and the world, would never fully recover. The knowledge that had been nurtured and cherished for generations was scattered to the winds, lost to time and memory. It was a loss not only for the Islamic world, but for humanity as a whole, a wound that would be felt across continents and centuries. The Mongol invasion was a dark chapter in human history, one that still resonates with the echoes of what was lost, and serves as a somber reminder of the fragility of knowledge and culture. In the aftermath of destruction, whispers of hope began to circulate. There were tales of scholars who had hidden manuscripts before the Mongols arrived. Some stories spoke of underground vaults and secret societies dedicated to preserving knowledge. These legends suggested that not all was lost, that somewhere, the wisdom of the House of Wisdom survived. Rumors abounded of coded maps and encrypted texts that could lead to hidden caches of books. Secretive scholars were said to have passed down knowledge orally, ensuring that it would not be forgotten. These tales captured the imagination, offering a glimmer of hope that the intellectual treasures of Baghdad might one day be rediscovered. While many of these stories remain unverified, they fuel a continuing quest for hidden knowledge. The idea that some of the House of Wisdom's contents were smuggled out before the invasion persists. It is a tantalizing possibility that keeps historians and treasure hunters alike searching for clues. These legends serve as a reminder of the resilience of human spirit and the enduring power of knowledge. Despite the destruction, the possibility that some of the wisdom of Baghdad survived offers hope. It suggests that even in the darkest times, the light of learning can never be fully extinguished. Today, technology offers new tools to search for the lost knowledge of the House of Wisdom. Archaeologists use satellite imagery to identify potential sites where manuscripts might be hidden. Advanced scanning techniques can reveal the presence of underground vaults without disturbing them. The digital age has opened new avenues for exploration and discovery. Artificial intelligence is also playing a role. AI algorithms can analyze ancient texts and decipher codes that have puzzled scholars for centuries. These technological advancements are helping to piece together the fragments of history that remain. The dream of recovering what was lost is closer than ever before. Collaboration among international scholars has intensified. There is a renewed interest in studying the medieval Islamic world and its contributions to science and culture. Digital libraries are being created to preserve and share what has been found, ensuring that this knowledge is accessible to all. The quest to uncover the secrets of the House of Wisdom is a testament to the enduring value of knowledge. Technology is bridging the gap between past and present, offering a chance to reclaim a lost heritage. It is a reminder that even centuries later, the pursuit of wisdom is a journey worth undertaking. The story of the House of Wisdom is a powerful reminder of the fragility and resilience of knowledge. It stands as a testament to humanity's enduring desire to seek, preserve, and share wisdom across generations, even in the face of adversity. The loss suffered by Baghdad was immense, echoing through the centuries as a symbol of what can be lost in moments of conflict. Yet the human spirit's quest for understanding endures, refusing to be extinguished by the darkness of destruction. Reclaiming the past is not just about recovering lost texts, it is about honoring the legacy of those who dedicated their lives to learning. It is a tribute to the scholars, translators, and visionaries who believed in the transformative power of ideas. Knowledge has the power to transform societies, to inspire innovation, and to foster understanding. It bridges divides, connects cultures, and lights the way forward for future generations. The House of Wisdom was a beacon of this transformative power, a place where minds from different backgrounds gathered to share and expand the boundaries of human thought. Its destruction was a tragedy, but its legacy continues to inspire. The echoes of its achievements still resonate in the libraries and research centers of today. In rediscovering what was lost, we can draw lessons for the present and future. Each recovered artifact or manuscript is a bridge to our shared human story. The efforts to recover the knowledge of the Islamic Golden Age are more than an academic pursuit. They are a journey of cultural revival, a way to reconnect with the roots of scientific and philosophical progress. They are a call to action to value and protect the intellectual treasures we have today, ensuring that future generations can learn from and build upon them. The past holds the keys to our future, and understanding it can guide us toward a more enlightened world. By studying history, we gain the wisdom to shape a better tomorrow. As we look to the future, let us remember the lessons of Baghdad. Let us cherish the value of knowledge and the importance of safeguarding it. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble endeavor, one that transcends borders and cultures. It unites us in our shared curiosity and hope for progress. By reclaiming our lost heritage, we honor the past and build a foundation for a brighter future. We become stewards of wisdom, passing it on to those who come after us. The power of knowledge is eternal, and its pursuit is a journey that must never cease. Let us continue to seek, protect, and celebrate the wisdom that shapes our world.